Darts Nutz and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this review I'm reviewing the Target Chizzy 80% tungsten darts. This is the Target 80 range, and as you can tell by the name they're all 80% tungsten. And these are the 22 gram version. There's also a 24 gram and the retail for £22.95. I actually seen these when I was at the Target launch last year in July 2016, and at that time Chizzy hadn't even seen them himself, and I was talking to him at the time, and I said to him, "Haven't you seen the darts yet?" He said, "No, first time I've seen them." And he took them up, he had a look at them, then he pulled the rings off the stems and he threw them away. He said, "I don't like these things." He just chucked them, and then in about 2 throws he was hitting 180, so they certainly worked for him, but I don't think he plays with them on TV. I think he sticks to his like ring grip version, but I liked these when I was at the launch because they've got a very nice grip on them. But we'll check them out now and have a closer look. The darts come in a fairly slim cardboard box with a window on the front and on the back, detailing what you get inside the box. So let's have a look inside. The darts are inside a little plastic tray, and underneath you've got the little wallet. There's the Target pamphlet, and yeah, just a standard bar wallet, PVC, and darts are fitted with some Pro Grip stems. You've got a very tiny little point protector. You've got the Pro Grip stems and some Chizzy flights with a kind of see-through bit in the middle. So that's what you get in the pack. The dart's fitted with a silver point, and as you can obviously see, it's a straight barrel dart. It's got a rounded bull nose to the barrel, and you've got these couple of rings at the front with grooves in between, and it's got these lateral cuts from the top here all the way to the front. And this section where most of the grip is, it's a very thin kind of a micro ring grip, and you've got a couple of more wider rings there. Then you've got the 3 grooves with the yellow painting to match Chizzy's colour, and a smooth section on the rear with the Target logo, and you've got your Pro Grip stems and the Vision Ultra flights, very nice flights. And I would say it's probably there's some grippiness there. I don't know if it's coming from them lateral cuts or if it's the little micro ring grip itself, but it's probably medium to high medium. Might feel different when I come to throw them, but I do quite like the feel of this grip. It's a slightly chunky barrel as well, which I don't mind. I'll just let you have a close look of it now.
Darts are fitted with a silver 26mm point. It's got a bull nose to the barrel with a smooth section of 3mm. Then you've got a couple of rings and grooves of 6mm. Then the bulk of the barrel is made of this very thin, almost like a mini shark style grip. That's 28.5mm wide, and it's got lateral grooves all the way along the barrel. Then you've got some more rings and grooves of 6mm, and then some very thin rings of 4mm, and then a smooth section at the rear of 4.5mm. The length is 52mm and the width is 6.6mm. That's 21.97 grams. 22 grams exactly. And 21.94 grams. It's a little bit of a difference there, but still fairly close. And the full setup is 23.39 grams. With nothing attached, the balance point is just slightly front of centre, and with the supplied setup it's exactly in the centre. And this is the balance with medium in between short, extra short stems and standard flights. Getting quite a lot of spin with these. I think it could be the lateral cuts in the barrel that's giving me the spin. It doesn't feel as edgy as I was expecting it to feel though. Kind of reminds me a little bit of micro razor grip. It's kind of a mixture between micro grip and mini shark grip, I should say. It is kind of like a little bit like a mini razor grip, but when you're throwing it, you just kind of get a little bit of grippiness from the lateral grooves along the barrel, but it's kind of more like a medium level. I don't know really. It's got a slightly chunky feel. It's quite a long barrel as well, so with the short stems on I think that's working better for it. I'm going to try the middle now. Seems to be very smooth from the middle. I quite like the chunky feel of it though. That doesn't really pose a problem for me. I know some people don't like chunky barrels, but they're only about, at my elbow that one, they're only about 6.6 or something like that. So I'm not too chunky, and it is 80% tungsten, so got a lot of spin on that one. But I like the feel of the grip. It's not really edgy though, so if you like something that's got more grip, then it may not be for you, but reminds me a little bit of micro grip. So I'm going to try the rear now, kind of where the wider rings are on the back. I'm not on the yellow rings, just on the rings before it. And as I expected, got a lot of spin on that first start. But next two flew quite nice. I think so far the balance is quite good on all the positions. Oop. But obviously you can alter that with the stems and flights. But like they always say, straight barrel darts, they can suit any style of grip really, and I don't really think these are an exception. Getting a few that are flying quite smooth from the middle and the rear, so not bad really.
So there you go, the Dave Chisnall 80% darts from Target. I quite like the feel of the dart. I think some people may think it's a little bit slippy at times, but I didn't really have any issues with it. When you grip the dart a little bit harder, those tiny rings, you can feel the edges of them, but when you're holding it quite light and you're throwing it, it doesn't feel quite as grippy then, but you still feel like the edges of the grooves a little bit. And the only good thing with me as a front gripper, I'm gripping it on those like rings at the front, so I'm getting a little bit of extra grip from them. So for me it was alright, and seemed to be nicely balanced in all the grip positions that I tried it, so probably suit any style of grip. But like I say, the grip itself, some people, it could be either love it or hate it kind of grip, a bit like what the Stephen Bunton darts were before with the nano grip. Some people thought it was really grippy and I thought it was quite slippy. This is a little bit different to that, just kind of like a mixture between mini shark and micro style grip, but for the price, £22.95, it's a very nice dart. Quite a long barrel as well, so I think with me using them with the short stems as it comes, I think that was better for me. But not a bad dart at all really, and it could be a good all-rounder, but like I say, it's one of them where you probably won't know until you get a feel of the grip whether you're going to like it or not. But quite a nice deal for the price, and very nice looking dart from Target. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.